This is Sister Zheng Yuan, the king of fairy tales, reluctantly admitted defeat. He used to rely on a pen to maintain a magazine. Letters from readers are piled up in several houses. Now facing AI, he also expressed such emotion. Seeing news like this, I was very embarrassed. Many people feel that AI is stealing jobs. But what's even more cruel, many jobs will become undoubted because of AI. You heard it right. Write articles, write code, do PPT. These are the skills that our generation has spent 10 years pronouncing. It may be sent to the museum for protection. Stay with those non-doubts that we have long ignored. This is not selling anxiety. Let's think about a question first. What is a flying wing? Sing a big opera. The noodle pinch iron flour. Old craftsmanship is particularly precious, so it was taken out separately for protection. But look closely. You will find a pattern. Every door flies wings. The path taken is exactly the same. At the beginning, there are many people in this crowd do it every day. Then, ordinary people don't do it. And then, there are no people who even learn it. Finally, there are only a few masters left, guarding a fire that was about to go out. Society suddenly woke up. Hurry up and stamp him. Make a name. Flying wings. Cloison. Bamboo shoots. Movable type printing. That's how it all happened. Grease umbrella. Shadow puppetry. Iron flowers. All on this road. But you pay attention. A craft must come to the point of non-moving. You have to go through something first. It's called a generation. It's not disappearing. It's the generation. What does it mean? Past millennia. The inheritance of any craft. It's all a routine. Master and apprentice. The apprentice endured for 10 years. From chores to entry. From subordinate to master. Passed down from generation to generation. Why can it be passed down from generation to generation? Because there's something in the middle. It's as critical as the heart. This thing is called the entry period. New people keep coming in. Practice from 0 to 1. Practice from 1 to 10. That period is boring. Long. The introductory period before the correction. It is the heart of inheritance practice. The heart is beating. The craft is on fire. The newcomer didn't come in that day. The broken belt begins. Then why didn't the newcomer come in? It's not that the newcomer is lazy. It's not a master carving. It was because something appeared. Let us learn this from the spirit. It becomes unnecessary. 100 years ago, this thing is called a machine. No one learns to spin and weave from scratch. 50 years ago, it was called electrical appliances. No one learns again how to wash clothes with a washboard. 20 years ago, it was called software. All financial people no longer have to worry about calculating. Today, it's called AI. So that ordinary people don't need to learn a skill from scratch. Let me give you a specific example. A copywriter who has just entered the industry. 60 points for what is written. It's okay to put it in the last 60 points. The company is willing to pay because he can be a master with more than 80 points. Either too expensive or too little. So the company is willing to train you that you keep writing. 练, keep practicing. From 60 points to 80 points. Become a master. You still have hope of achieving 95 points in the future. Become a top master. But AI today, one shot is 80 points. At this time, guess what the boss will think? The boss will settle the score. Newcomers practice from 60 points to 80 points. It takes a year. Can you practice to 95 points? No. Let AI do it. Just pay a little cheap subscription fee. AI immediately gave 80 points. That boss, will you pay for the growth period of the newcomer? The answer is most likely reluctance. A report by Signal Fire, a Silicon Valley talent agency, shows the 7 largest technology companies in the United States. The onboarding rate of fresh graduates fell by more than 50% in 3 years. Change is already happening. So you see, this time, the people were divided into 2 waves. Already a master, he is still a master in the future. They have long suffered what they should have suffered. The time to grind is sharpened for a long time next. They will only become more and more valuable because newcomers can't come in. There are fewer and fewer peers. AI cannot replace the experience they have accumulated over decades. Intuition and judgment. They became the only ones left. The little wrong person who is becoming more and more scarce. But the generation is also happening at the same time. Because after 2026, if you don't know yet, you won't. It's not a small meeting. There is no place for newcomers to practice from scratch. Those hand-rubbed codes, the old craft of handwriting articles, it may soon become a non-ceremony. Let's be honest. Is this a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know either. I think about it occasionally. The one who sat at the table back then, shake the pen yourself, one after another. Write and revise repeatedly. All kinds of mistakes, all kinds of suffering, all kinds of unwillingness. Now look back. I suddenly felt lucky. Lucky has had the opportunity to make mistakes in a garbage article. Slowly felt the pulse of the words. Practice this body. It may become a non-doubt craft. Young people in the future, there may never be that opportunity again. But I also believe they will see another landscape. A kind of thing that our generation cannot imagine. Stand on the shoulders of AI. The scenery that can only be seen. What does that scenery look like? I can't guess. Thinking of this, I glanced at the AA window on the screen. I looked at my pair again, a hand that has been writing manuscripts for decades. There is only emotion left in my heart. Pay attention to Liu Ran. Lower the cognitive threshold of business.